What's going on, sports fans? Coming at you with another video today. Today I'm going to talk about the Denver Broncos. Our season's over. We fired our special teams head coach, or special teams coach, special teams coordinator, you should say. We're still wondering what's going to happen with Vance Joseph. Is he going to go to a team? Is he going to stay with the Broncos? I was on Twitter yesterday and I saw this Bronco fan ask a really interesting question. As a Bronco fan, would you be okay with Vance Joseph staying on as defensive coordinator? And my answer was absolutely yes. He made our defense a top 10 defense this year with the second youngest roster in the NFL. But I was telling him, I was like, yes, I say if he doesn't get a job, let's keep him, but we need to help him out. We need to get an inside linebacker. We need to get another lineman. We need to get another safety or defensive back to help bolster up our defense. Our linebackers were not that great this year. And neither was our defensive backs, outside of Sertan. But I was going through my news feed this morning on Google, and it popped up that if Gentry from the Boise State Broncos fall to number 20, where the Broncos are drafting, they should pick him. And in my opinion, that would be a no. And let me explain why. I know he was up for the Heisman. I understand that, but he was in a offense specifically designed for him. Now, could he come in and change his style for our offense? Yeah, that is a possibility. But I really like Scadaboo at Arizona State. And right now we have way too many holes that we need to fill up that we could address at the number 20 spot. I mean, we could even trade that away, trade back, and get more picks. If there's a guy that Sean Payton really, really likes, that he knows could go into the second round, hey, trade the pick. It's just my opinion. And build up more capital, especially in the third round, because I don't think we have a third round pick this year. We might. I know we have a ton of sixth round picks. So, but we really need to build around this team. And I keep seeing on my Twitter feed and on my news feed about the Broncos going after Higgins from Cincinnati, and that his contract would be somewhere around 24-25 mil a year. Now Denver has really good cap space. I think right now we're sitting at 58 mil. That will change by the time March 12th and free agency gets here. Deals will get done, players will get cut or be cap casualties. This or that. So we're sitting good at the cap space. And then I heard, and this one was funny, and it's not really, it deals with the Broncos, but it doesn't deal with the Broncos, that the New York Giants might sign Russell Wilson to a multi-year contract. If they do that, that also helps the Broncos with his cap hit. I honestly don't know how all of that works. I just know it would affect his cap hit, this last year of his cap hit. So that could help us as well. I don't even know I don't know how it would work with compensatory picks. So I'm not too worried about that. But with Vance Joseph, does he get a head coaching job? If he does, we get two picks. If he doesn't, he stays on with Sean Payton. We build up that defense. We really need to build up the run defense. Zach Allen can't do it all by himself. Get another middle linebacker, inside linebacker in there. Get another safety to, be opposite of Sertan. Maybe because like I said, we have really young players. We're the second youngest team in the NFL, but you have to build up that defense for Vance Joseph if he stays. Well, you have to build up the defense anyway for if we promote somebody or bring somebody in. So, but in my opinion, if Vance Joseph stays with the Broncos, I'm perfectly fine with it, and we just need to get those key little other pieces that will take our defense from a top 10 to a top 5. And right now, the AFC West, that division, the Broncos are right there. Look what they did this year. Rookie quarterback, second youngest roster in the NFL. Second year head coach with Sean Payton, second year coordinator with Vance Joseph. Look at the year before. We had a 70 burger put up on us against Miami. And then this year, our defense was in the top 10. Let's get that defense to a top 5. Let's get a running game. Let's get a tight end. Let's get, if it's Higgins, okay, it's T. Higgins. That's fine. It's somebody that's opposite of um, our wide receiver, and my mind just went boom. I completely forgot who he is. So, but you got Vele, you got Mims, you've got Little Jordan Humphreys. So somebody that could help Bo Nix with pretty much catching the ball, because that's what really hurt us against the Buffalo Bills. It's like after halftime they forgot how to catch the ball. It really was. Sutton. That's what I was thinking of. Cortland Sutton. Even he had the case of the drops in the second half of the Buffalo Bills game. But you got to bring in a running game. Sean Payton's offense does not work without a solid running game and a tight end. And I can tell you this right now. If Penn State's tight end, which I don't know if this is going to happen, but if he falls to number 20, that's who the Broncos are taking. If he falls to number 20, that is who the Broncos are going to take. They need a big tight end, a Jimmy Graham kind of style tight end, because he fits perfectly in Sean Payton's offense. And, there are some running backs and free agents. You got Najee Harris out of the Steelers. And if you bring Najee Harris in, he's not going to be an every down back. Sean Payton is not going to have that kind of offense. He's going to stick with the running back by committee. And so, but you still want that one running back who on first down could get 3 yards, could get 4 yards. On second down, maybe get 2 yards, where you're in short and manageable, where the full playbook opens up and you're not in 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. So, and that opens up, the quick pass game with the wide receiver screens. And if we get a tight end, opens that up. And Bo Nix's legs, it really opens up the ability to where he could roll out. Nobody's there. He's gone. So, and it would help to take the top off the defense that you're playing, because then we don't have to worry about playing, 8, 7 men in the box. But again, my opinion, and it's really going to start hitting hard with teams, not just the Broncos, but after the Super Bowl, as we get closer to the combine, as we get closer to free agency, things are going to start to happen. Things are going to start to materialize for teams, and you'll be able to see where they're going, what their mindset is, what the head coaches want, what the general managers want, and how they're going to build their team. But again, if Vance Joseph doesn't get a coaching job, which I really haven't heard much about him going anywhere yet. I know the rumor was the Jets, the Raiders, possibly the Bears, but I think Mike McCarthy is going to the Bears. Maybe he goes to New Orleans. Maybe he goes to Jacksonville. I don't know. You have to wait to see where the head coaches or the coordinators from the Lions go, because Tom Brady really likes that offensive coordinator from the Lions. So, but when it comes to the Broncos, that tweet really piqued my interest yesterday, and I'm glad that guy posted it. If Vance Joseph stays, are you okay with it? And hands down, yes, I am. Let's get our defense from a top 10 to a top 5. And the AFC West will be wide open for us to win that division. It really would. The second year with Bo Nix, get him a running back, get him a tight end, get him another wide receiver. If you get Higgins, he becomes the wide receiver 1, and Cortland Sutton becomes your wide receiver 2. Get a good tight end, and there you go. There you go, boys and girls. The Broncos could, they could make a push. They could win the AFC West next year. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you like my videos, please hit that like button. And if you like, my everyday context about football, I'd appreciate you subscribing. I'm not, out there begging you to do it, but if you like it, go ahead. But let me know in the comment section. I want to build a community about where you can come. Tell me what you think about the NFL, and I will answer every single one of your comments. I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.